How's it, guys? How are you all doing today? Welcome back to another episode on Bolton Wanderers. Just wanted to give you a bit of a rundown on what's happened so far. Since the last time we met, we played against Bristol City. We won there 3-0. We've played 4 games since then, losing 1 against QPR. First game was against Aston Villa. Against Aston Villa. And we won that 2-1. Tyler Walker getting both the goals. Alan Hunt getting 1 goal. We had 10 shots and they had 4 on target, and 15 fouls, 4 yellow cards. So it wasn't the best disciplined match. Possession we had 52. But it wasn't such a bad game. Aston Villa got the lead in the first few minutes of the game, and it was from a set piece. So Graben got the assist, was put through to Hudson, and he got it into the bottom right hand corner. Then just before the stroke, just after half time, is when we came back with the equalizer, and the equalizer was put in by Tyler. And it wasn't a bad one. It was bottom left hand corner, and then Nunes with the assist, and then again Nunes with assist with Tyler just pushing it past the keeper at about 3 meters out, and they pushed it up to 2-1. So it was a good win for us. And then the next game after that, we played against Sheffield Wednesday, which we won 3-0. But all the goals came in a flurry towards the end of the game. The first goal came in the 84th minute with a new signing and sub Victor. He put it in, good header that he put it in. And then the second goal also came out of Victor, which was also an insane cross. It was a good cross, but rebound off the post came in. He put it in for the second one. And then the third goal was from King, our up-and-coming youngster. He put it in nicely, and it was literally 3 goals in 4 minutes. Then our next game was against QPR, and it was our first loss of the season. We didn't do so well at all on that one. Our possession was lacking. We only had, we had a lot of possession, but our shots in that were terrible. They got their first goal off a penalty in the 39th minute. Then we equalized in the 74th minute, and the equalizer came through Buckley, which was quite a good strike, just pushing it past the keeper and his close up right hand post. But then they came back and they got a second in the 89th minute, so just on the dying minutes of full time, and it was also just poor defense. And then the final goal came in the 90th plus 2 minute, and it was a little bit of an unfortunate tackle. Buckley tried to tackle and he got the ball, but he pushed it straight into Washington, who put it in the back of the net. Then the next game we had to play against was Fulham. We got that one 2-1, and it also wasn't a bad game either. I was quite happy with how the guys played. We had not as much possession, but we had more shots on target. 1 clear-cut chance. And the first goal coming in through Tyler Walker with a good cross from Flanagan. Walker putting it in nicely in the first few minutes. And then they came back with the equalizer. Must have been about 10 minutes later. They came back with an equalizer. This is a little bit of a sad defense there. And then our new signing, Mr. Molo, came back with it in the 33rd minute. He put one in, nice, decent, long distance shot. So it's pushed us up now. And as for the table, we are currently sitting in first place on 32 points, with Wolves at 28 points behind us. Goal difference of 14, so that's not bad. We've only lost 2 games that we've drawn 2. So in the schedule, our next game is against Sunderland. A couple of our players are out on injury, and I'm going to bring Anton Robinson in just for a little bit. He says he will be fully fit in 5 days, but he's just a placeholder basically. But Derby, who he's played a pretty decent game so far. played 7, he's got 3 assists. He's on 7.25 average, so that's decent. He's injured, he's out for 11 days, between 5 and 11 days. Cole Henry is suspended for excess of yellow cards. And Buckley as well is also out, and Nunes is also out, both on injuries, but all minor injuries, so nothing too serious. So in place of Henry, we had to put Perry, who's a decent youngster. He's 19 years old. He's played 4 games and a 7.52 average. He's got 1 goal, 1 assist. So he's decent. He's not bad. He's got good determination. Teamwork is climbing up, and his balance is climbing up. So he's been playing well. We got King in, the other youngster. King, who's 21 years old. He's also been promoted up to the first team. He's been playing fairly well as well. He's played 6 games. He's got 2 goals, 1 player of the match. He's on 7.2 average. So, yeah, I'm quite happy with his performance at the moment. Then a new signing. I'm not even going to try and say his first name. I'm going to butcher it. So just call him by Flo. He's also been playing fairly well. He's got 4 games and he's got 6.78 average. So I just decided to give him a little bit of a chance to see how he does. He's got some good technicals. His marking is still a bit dodgy. His mentals are pretty good, and his physicals are good. So he hasn't been playing so bad. And yeah, so hopefully we can get him up a little bit. Victor has been complaining about lack of first team football, so we're going to give him some more games. He's played 9 games, 5 of them off the bench. He's got 3 goals, 3 assists, 7.16. So we're going to keep him in for now. So yeah, he's been doing alright. Molo is the other new signing that came in. He's played 9 games, 2 off the bench and 2 off the bench, so 11 in total. So 7 goals, 2 assists, 7.46. So that's pretty good. And then our outstanding striker at the moment is Tyler Walker, who's on loan from Nottingham Forest. He's played 5 games starting, 2 games off the bench, 6 goals, 3 assists, 2 man of the match, and he's at a 7.4 average. But for this game I've just left him off on the bench because Lefondre is complaining about lack of first team football. As you can see, he's only played 4 games at an average of 6.77 with 1 goal, so he's not that great. So I mean, half time I basically subbed Lefondre out and put Tyler in, and he's doing alright. They're both doing pretty good. But yeah, let's get on with the next match. Let's stop with the rambling and hope you guys enjoy this match. We are the favourites for this game. We're going into it with a strong recent form. Theirs is unfair. They've lost and then drawn 3 and then won 1. So yeah, their morale is a little bit down. So hopefully we'll have a decent morale. I'm going to keep the same formation. Alan Wick starting up here. Alan Wick has played pretty well. He hasn't really progressed in his training as such yet, but he's been on form. Clean sheets, he's got 5, so that's pretty decent. He's been averaging on a 7, so that's good. That's why we're keeping him in starting. Flanagan has been playing very well as well. He's played 6 games. He's got 1 assist, 6.95. It could have been a little bit better on his average rating, but he hasn't been bad at all. Then next to Flanagan, we've got Wheatler, who's been outstanding for us. He's played 13 games of the season. He's missed 1 due to injury. He's at 7.04, so it's pretty decent. And lining up next to him, we've got a new signing, Sebastian, that you should all know. He's played 6 starting, 3 off the bench, 1 goal, 1 assist, 1 player of the match at 6.84. It could be better on his average rating, but it's not too bad. And then we've already spoken about Flo, Perry, and then Carrickham, the captain. He's played almost all the games. He's played all the games. 2 goals, 1 assist, 1 player of the match, 7.17. He's been leading very well from the front. I'm very happy with the way he's been going with the players. And we've spoken about the front 3 already. So no changes. Just Walker in the reserves with Taylor. Taylor hasn't played any games, so we're going to try and see, maybe we'll put him in. Robinson as well. Wilbraham hasn't played anything, but he's 38 years old, that's why I haven't really played him. He's in his last year of his contract, so I'm not going to renew it. And I'm going to see how he does. Maybe we'll just bring him off the bench. And Amiobi, he's played 2 games. He's averaging around 6.65, so it hasn't been so great. He's been injured in most of the times. Mark Little, bringing him in on the bench. He's played 6 games, so it's 6.92, so we probably put him in on the right flank for Flanagan on the sub there. Kloch has been off on injury, so he's only played 8 games in total, but he's got a 6.89 average, so yeah, it's not too bad. So let's get on with this match, and let's see what we can do against our foes, Sunderland. Well, they're playing a very central attack here, going straight up the middle, and their key player, Honeyman, he's played in 9 games, and he's got no goals to his name yet, but they say he is the... Then Olive, we'll call him Olive. He's played 14 games, got 4 goals, so he could be a bit of a problem for us. His finishing is not the greatest. He doesn't have a lot of good stats in that. And then Fletcher, their top goal scorer, also on 4 goals, also only averaging at 6.75, so it's not the best. And yeah, so they're not doing so great. So let's see how I go to the dressing room and see if we can get this right. Yeah, seems to be okay. In team talk, let's go to kickoff and let's see how we play. I just want to let you guys know that I am trying to figure out a name. I'm still a young YouTuber at this. I have to do YouTubing as a temporary thing. We're on the tag to Molo with it, and it gets taken out. So, but anyway, so I've been trying to figure out a name for the club, for my team. Well, not my team, my YouTube name, and I'm swinging towards Take the Shots as I play a couple of different games. So that seems to work out the best for it. If you guys, whatever you guys think about that, you must let me know, as I think it's probably the best suited one. You know, it's not only for football, it's for first-person shooters, and also with mountain biking and that I do. So all those videos I'll hopefully eventually put on, but obviously being a part-time YouTuber, it's very difficult to swing things with family and work and stuff. So yeah, but anyway, let's get back to the game. So far we've had no shots on target. Possession is up there. We've had no shots at all. And Fletcher for Sunderland's got the ball. He crosses it in, and it goes over the bar. I don't know what Alwyn was doing there. Alwick. He is really doing something strange. But we've got it now on the attack. King with it. Molo dispossessed. Sunderland with the ball again. Let's give them a bit of a shot and tell them to get creative. Lefondre has it. Victor's going to go for the cross. Carrican misses out on the header. Should be easily hitting those balls away. Oh, King with a good strike, pushing the keeper to the bottom left-hand post. Molo with the corner, and nothing happens there. Well, that's a bit disappointing. Molo with the ball again. Carrican with a shot, and it hits the upright. 2 shots, 1 on target, 1 off target, 1 hitting the upright. So that's not the best start so far. Let's take a look at our tactic. Let's work ball off the bar, take work off. See if we can get a little bit more shots than that. We've got enough possession so far. And now the rain starts. Let's go with the passing a little bit more direct. Let's go mix it up a bit. Let's see what happens there. Get the guys, encourage them to play a bit of a creative game. We're on the attack now. King with the ball. It's Molo. Molo with a shot. Oh, and it just pulls it wide. Goalkeeper stretched out and saved that. It was a good save by the keeper. Molo with the ball again. Passes up to Victor. Carrican. Perry. Back to Molo. Molo's been an outstanding player for us at the moment. So he's been performing very well. See what Lefondre is 6.5 average. That's what he's basically averaging most games. That's why he only plays, call it half game. I don't really see him as a player that's going to be staying long at this club. I just want to get his happiness back so that we got some team cohesion going. But going to try and see if I can sell him off. If not, then I'm not going to renew his contract at the end of the season. Carrigan with a wild shot from free kick, and it goes over the posts. 31 minutes into the game and nothing really to speak of. Guys need to be careful with their cards and that now, so let's get them to stay on their feet, and hopefully that will change up the routines a bit. I've been watching a little bit of Worker Space's old football manager series where he's playing in France, and I've been looking at his one tactic, the one tactic he's been using. So I'm going to try and see if I can implement it into my games, but I'm going to use it in a friendly. I've created 2 friendlies. And yeah, so let's tell these guys calmly, I'm far from pleased with what I just saw from this team. All fired up. But anyway, like I was saying, I'm going to try and see if the guys can gel with that tactic, and if they can, try and use it every now and then, especially like matches like this where we 0-0 drawing. Try and get them to push forward on the attack a bit. So yeah, we're going to try some different things out. We're still trying to iron out some kinks here and there, but obviously this is a challenge, so it's what it's all about. Are we gonna... King's got a red card. King is off. That is disappointing. That is so disappointing. Gonna have to bring Perry up. Perry on attack. Put him... Gonna leave it like this. We're gonna put Carrigan on support. Everyone else on attack. Let's make a sub while we're here. We put Walker in place because we don't need him in there, and we're on attacking. So let's try and see what happens now. Let's tell them to get creative. Hopefully we can get some kind of shots or goals. We've had no shots this half. They've had also no shots this half. So it's been a mundane second half at the moment. Now we are on the attack. Carrigan with the cross. Gets cleared off. Wheatler back to Carrigan. Carrigan still got the ball. Molo with a wild shot. Don't know what he was trying to do there. That was a terrible shot by Molo. Very, very, very sad second half. Flanagan just throws the ball away. That was terrible playing by Flanagan. Carrigan, the guys don't seem to be playing well together today. Walker has the ball. What can he do with it? And he just loses it. What's going on with this team? Concentrate. Sunderland with the cross. What's going to happen? And it's cleared up. But there's Sunderland still on the attack. Go for a shot, and it's saved by Alan Wick. I'm tempted to do another sub, but I think it's maybe a little bit too soon. Just tell them to concentrate. They're not concentrating. Victor is injured, so we're going to have to do a sub now. Victor for... Let's put Kloch in. Kloch hasn't played for a while. We'll put Kloch in. And confirm that. 65 minutes in, score 0-0. We need to get the win, as Ipswich have just moved up to 30 points. So they're behind us by 3 points, so we need to get this win. Try and push it up by at least 4 points. 5 points. Excuse me. Walker with the ball. Walker passes up to Kloch. Kloch brings it back to the center. What the hell is he doing there? Clearly I don't know what they're doing so well. Let's change that back to short term. We need to get some attacking going on here, guys. Only person that looks like he's a bit nervous is Molo. He's not doing so great. Sunderland on the attack again. And we win the ball. Kloch has got it. Let's see if he can make a better pass this time. And he just loses the ball. Apparently Kloch is supposed to be one of the better players in Sunderland, but at the moment he's costing for us. And they put it in the back of the net. Yeah, that's what happens when you go a man down. I'm still top of the table, just 2 points now. I think we should go for another sub. I'm thinking who to put in. Let's try this guy in. We need to bring our two centers here next to each other. Get a little bit more defensive. Supports. Defensive midfielder on support. And let's try that and see what happens. Tell them to show some passion. They're not playing so great. Always seems to happen when you're on live con. They always play terrible. They go for a second and they get it in. Wow, that is not great at all. Try a different formation for now. See what happens. Flanagan with the ball to Kloch. Kloch, can he get it across? Puts it in to Walker, and Walker should have finished that. So guys, we pretty much have lost this game 2-0 by the looks of it. I doubt we'll be getting back. Kloch was definitely not going to be playing for us anymore. I don't care what he says. I think we're just going to end terminate his contract with us. He's played pathetically terrible. Not the best. I've seen him play better, and I'm not interested in keeping him around. 5 minutes at a time, so anything can happen. They could score another goal, or nothing can happen. This is just a mundane end of the game highlight. Probably won't even get a goal in this one. Walker with it to Flo, and that should be full time now. We won't even get a goal there. Absolutely terrible. I'm going to get a little bit shardy with them. Tell them that I'm very far from pleased with that right now. End team talk. Leave match. Yeah, well, we're still in first place, but losing a game is never the best thing. We're only in first now by 2 points. Ipswich following close behind us. Victor has a gashed head. He'll be out for 8 days. But as far as the schedule goes, I've got friendlies coming up, so because I've got a nice big gap there. But I'll probably bring you the next game against Wolves, and we'll see how it goes from there. But guys, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you around next time.